Hey, what's going on YouTube? Tom here, back at it with another video. Today I will be talking about 5 things that I dislike about my 2018 Subaru WRX. Now before I start guys, I want to run through some of the specs and some of the features that I had included with this vehicle before I purchased it. So this is not just a normal run-of-the-mill base model. This car actually includes some features. So I have my paper here with me. It's going to help me. So starting off guys, this car has an STI short throw shifter installed by the factory. It is amazing. It makes a night and day difference. It also has the mirror compass with HomeLink, so it is the fancy mirror in the center. It has auto light dimming capabilities and also has the ability to turn on and off the garage opener. It also has a center armrest extension, so it's a little special one where you press the button and it pops up just a little bit. It also has the LED map and dome lights. That makes a significant difference inside the engine, the cabin. And it also has a bumper application in the back, so it has a clear bra in the back side of the sedan, the bumper, right in front of the trunk, and it helps a lot with preventing scratches. And last but not least, it has a cargo tray as well as the all-weather floor mat. So this is my first experience with all-weather floor mats, and they do make a significant difference in how easy it is to clean the car and how easy it is to pick up all of the little dust and such. So guys, starting off, the first thing that I dislike about this vehicle is the turn signals. So we're going to start from the outside and then we're going to move into the inside. So if you guys aren't aware, the base model, the turn signals are actually at the bottom here next to the fog light. I think it's a little bit annoying. I can give it a pass. However, there are times where I do wish that the turn signal is up here, and of course you can buy the appropriate headlights and make the adjustments. But the turn signals that is available up here is only limited to the limited trim model, and the base model, the turn signals are down here. And so like I said, I can live with it, but it does get under my skin just a little bit knowing that it's not up top. I personally wanted to cover this entire fog light bezel with just a WRX STI RA model fog light cover, because I don't really want fog lights anymore. I just want this to be a cover to make it look aesthetically appealing. Number 2 is the infotainment system here, guys. So you know that Subaru is very lackluster when it comes to their infotainment system, and I do agree. I really do wish that they step up their game. However, the volume on this infotainment system is horrendous, guys. So there are times where the volume doesn't sync with the vehicle and it sounds like a radio, like one of those old-fashioned static radios, and the volume just sounds really tacky and really bad. And then once it sinks in, it'll be good, but it kind of goes in and out occasionally. And also the Bluetooth is horrible on here, so I hate the fact that this car can't manually auto sync with your iPhone or your Android. You have to sit here and manually make sure that your phone is connected to it, so it takes a long time compared to my girlfriend's 2018 Toyota Camry. When you walk in, you turn the car on, it immediately connects and you immediately start playing your music. This thing doesn't do that, so it's very frustrating. I really do wish Subaru stepped their game up when it comes to the infotainment system, but again, I digress. This is a number 2. Coming in at number 3, guys, is the hill assist function. So you see this little orange icon here with a vehicle and a triangle indicating uphill. This is what hill assist is. When this light is on, it means that the hill assist is off. So you can manually turn it off in this vehicle. However, when you do, this icon is here and it gets a little annoying having to stare at that light you know, while you're driving. So the hill assist function helps you on the mountainside, the hills, especially when you're going uphill. It does an auto brake system where it helps keep your car intact so you don't roll backwards. So I think it's very helpful for novice drivers, but for people like me who have been driving manual for quite some time, I don't think we need it. It takes away from the driving experience, especially with a manual. And you can't, like I said, you can't turn it off, and it is a night and day difference when it comes to having the hill assist function on. So it also comes into play even during normal driving as well. So sometimes the auto braking system will come into effect, and you will stall out even on flat grounds and even from 0 to first gear. So I have done that a few times. It isn't my fault. It is the auto braking system at work here, and it is very frustrating. I wish we could have it manually removed without it, but again, it's part of the safety features of Subaru, and again, it takes away from the driving experience of a manual. Now, number 4, guys, is the auto locking and unlocking feature in this 2018 Subaru WRX. Now, prior to this vehicle, I owned a 2012 Subaru Impreza hatchback premium, and one of the features that I noticed is gone was with this vehicle. I'm not sure if it's just pertaining to this vehicle, this base model, but let me know if you guys own a limited or sport one and if it has the feature or not. So in my 2012 Subaru Impreza, when you turn the car on and you go about your day, it'll auto lock after a few seconds, and it'll lock all of the surrounding car doors. And this car doesn't do it. I actually have to manually lock the entire car. And also, when you're done driving, when you turn the car off and you turn the key in the ignition, and then everything goes off, in the Impreza, all of the doors will unlock, so it helps with a lot of my passengers if I have them in my car, but it doesn't do that here. I actually have to manually unlock the vehicle as well. So after a while, it does get a little tiring, you know, having to manually lock and unlock the car, but I'm not sure if it's just strictly to this model, but let me know. That's just my personal gripe with this model, this car that I have here. And number 5, the last item, it comes back to the turn signals again, but it is actually from the driver experience side. So when I'm driving about and going about my day and I use the turn signals, you know, when I make the full turn, it doesn't auto fix itself. Like, it doesn't click back into place, and it doesn't turn off the turn signals. Now, in my 2012 Subaru Impreza hatchback, it did that. Whenever I made a full turn, whether it's right or left, it'll click, and then the turn signals would turn off by itself. However, in my 2018 Subaru WRX, it doesn't do that. I actually have to manually turn it off again, so it's kind of annoying. You know, I was talking about how I want a full driver's experience and I want to manually do everything, but sometimes too much manual configurations of everything gets a little annoying, and I do feel like that is biting me in the butt. Like, I want it all manual, now I'm getting everything all manual. So those are my 5 things that I dislike about my 2018 Subaru WRX here. I love the car. I love it tremendously, truly, and I'm very, very humble to have this vehicle and to own it. But these are my 5 little complaints after a month of ownership of this vehicle, and I'm sure there will be more in the future, but for now I'm just kind of nitpicking at my little personal gripes about this vehicle. So I hope you guys like this video. Just sitting here in the garage again. Hopefully this weekend I'll get some driving sessions in, and I'll be able to record some other footage other than me just sitting here in the garage. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I will definitely see you guys in the next video.